not a fan of New Year's resolutions. If you've been here a while, you know this. I prefer to use the middle of the year to think about where I am, dream of where I want to be, and reset my navigation to head there. Why, you may ask? Well, keep listening. I'm going to tell you. I'm Karli Newman, and you're listening to Flipside of Midlife, a podcast for women in midlife and beyond who want to feel connected, hopeful, confident, and more satisfied with life than ever before. I'm a coach who works with women in midlife and beyond to foster whole life wellness. I know from personal experience what a transformational time this is, and I'm here to help you navigate challenges, uncover how to move forward, and continue on your unique journey of personal growth and self-discovery. The Flip Side of Midlife is a place for you to honor who you've been, love who you are, and be excited about who you are becoming. I recently launched my Elevate membership so you can tap into your self-knowledge and love your life. For $25 a month, you get my most asked for tools centered around a monthly topic, with tools like affirmations, prompts for writing and thinking, and a checklist of 10 new things to try. You build whole life wellness 1 month at a time. Venture into self-reflection and discovery to release beliefs and habits that no longer serve you. Shift your mindset to ignite change and elevate your well-being. Will you join me? Check out the link in the show notes or head to flipsideofmidlife.com to see all the details and join Elevate today. I don't know about you, but I'm in a different state physically, mentally, and emotionally mid-year than in January. The summer sunshine seems to create more space for me to listen to my inner voice. Somehow, it feels less forced to reflect and look forward. Don't get me wrong, I love choosing my word or phrase of the year and creating a vision board each January. I get really excited about those things. Instead of resolutions, I focus on my values, celebrate my achievements, and notice my opportunities. Then I choose how to move forward in the next 6 months based on the objectives I set 6 months prior. I find it less hectic and more effective. Consider how the rest of your year might look if you take this month to clarify where you're heading. How might the holiday season be more enjoyable when you are 100% confident in the habits and routines that boost your well-being? Imagine how it might feel to turn the calendar to 2025 with 6 months of progress under your belt. Curious, my friend? My episodes this month are created to help you explore a mid-year process. Listen to this and the next 3 episodes to see what resonates with you. I'll take you through a loose version of what I do and provide prompts to get you thinking and writing. From there, you can take what feels best for you and run with it. Have your journal, notebook, or favorite app close by. This episode is full of prompts for you. And there's probably other things you want to write down too. I'll drop a time marker in the show notes and transcript so you can land right here if you want to revisit the meaty parts of this episode. Let's start by hitting the pause button. For the next week, permit yourself to slow down. Open your mind and heart to reflection. It is a powerful practice to reflect on your experiences. It gives you a high-up perspective from which you can appreciate your accomplishments, glean lessons from your challenges, and recognize your personal growth. Self-reflection enhances your self-awareness and increases your resilience. 2 very valuable benefits that have a positive impact on your well-being. Here are 4 prompts to start with. What accomplishments have I experienced in the past year? What struggles have I experienced in the past year? What feels right in my life right now? What feels missing from my life right now? And here are a few additional prompts I like to use. By the way, I save these just for you, my podcast listeners. What am I most excited about in the next 12 months? What am I least excited about in the next 12 months? And this one's my favorite. If I was guaranteed success, what would I do in the next 12 months? That prompt will get you dreaming, my friend. If you are new to self-reflection like this, or you find it difficult to do, I have some tips for you. First, find a calm and comfy space where you can relax and not be distracted. Silence your notifications. Play music that feels good to you. Set the stage for an open mind and an open heart to self-reflect. Write instead of typing. There's something about your thoughts flowing from your mind through your arm and onto the page. And as much as possible, remain neutral to your reflections. Do not judge them as they come to you. Don't edit as you write. Just keep writing and simply observe. Take a first pass with each prompt. Write what comes to mind and then put them aside. Don't spend hours at a time trying to crack it all out at once. Your subconscious will inevitably percolate, and as those inner knowings come to the surface, then you can write them down. I encourage you to revisit these prompts multiple times throughout the week. There is no way that we can remember all of the little details from the past year. Of course, the big ones will come to you first, but we don't want to forget to notice and reflect on the smaller things too. So look back through your calendar or planner or your journal to remember and to remind yourself what has transpired. If it's difficult for you to get started, start with gratitude. It's going to start your flow of self-reflection. If you sit down with these prompts and it just feels overwhelming, try setting a timer and write for 5 minutes. When the timer goes off at those 5 minutes, you may find yourself with thoughts that you want to continue writing. If not, that's okay too. You can revisit later. Try meditating with a prompt in your mind and see what comes up for you. Think about these prompts as you fall asleep, and as soon as you wake up, write what is in your mind. Your subconscious does amazing things overnight, my friend. Remember, this is a process for you. Tweak it as needed so it feels good for you. I simply ask, can you find 10 minutes or more to reflect each day for the next 7 days? Don't worry about what's next. Allow yourself a full week to reflect. Want to chat with me about your mid-year process? My wellness hours are 1-hour time slots on Wednesdays and Thursdays where you and I talk via Google Meet. It's your opportunity to get one-time coaching, ask my advice, or use me as an accountability partner. Gain clarity and move toward results more quickly when you talk through it with an expert. Head to my website, flipsideofmidlife.com, to learn more about my wellness hours and to schedule a time that works for you. You know it, that link's in the show notes and transcript. I encourage you to explore this mid-year process and see how it feels for you. 1 month of noticing where you are, dreaming where you want to be, and stepping onto the path to get there. It will feel good even if you are still a fan of New Year's resolutions at the end of it. I'll be back next week to lead you into the next phase. Until then, open your mind and heart to reflection. Thanks for listening to Flipside of Midlife. Will you help other women in midlife and beyond find this podcast? Please tell your friends and take a moment to follow, subscribe, rate, or write a review. I am so grateful when you do.